So we got up bright and early, well, later on, and then rushed out. No, we had breakfast, and then we sorted a few things out, put the rubbish in the bins and stuff last night, so we were ready to go this morning. And we're out of Plymouth, which is over there. And the police boat came and had a quick look at us. I don't know why. Don't look suspicious at all, do I? And then we are just going past this big, huge thing here, which is a bit scary. And we're on our way to where? Where are we going?
Dartmouth.
We're going to Dartmouth. Okay.
Maybe,
Assuming there's a bit of wind, which there's. How much wind have we got at the moment?
3.9 knots per hour at the moment.
It's not, it's not overly exciting sort of weather, but I'd rather that than tumultuous seas, which we had the other day on the way here. So, nothing much to report really. We'll keep you posted as we go along, if anything exciting happens. Just coming up on Sorkham now, and we're not stopping. We're going straight round to Dartmouth today, but it's particularly beautiful. The sun's just come out, and it's looking like it's going to be nice later on. It's still a bit cold though. Got shorts on and a jacket. This is unheard of for me. But I don't know how far have we got to go now? How long?
We'll get there at 5 o'clock, so about 4 hours.
About another 4 hours to go, and we're motoring because there's not much wind. We've got the sail out on the front, but it's not helping a lot. Oh, it's just about half a knot extra, I think, the 6 knots of wind that we've got. There it is, just coming around the corner. In the distance is Sorkham. Very pretty place. I had really good fish and chips there once, a long time ago. Are we there yet?
No.
What about now? Are we there now?
We've got about another 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh my god. It's really dull when you've got nothing to do and it's not windy, so you can't put the sails up properly. So over there is Start Point Lighthouse, which goes round into Start Bay, and that's when you sort of start across to well, I suppose the next jump is round to Teignmouth, and then Exmouth, Exeter that way, over around that corner, and then you head to Seaton and Sidmouth, and then right the way across to Lyme Bay, which is further out that way, and then Portland Bill, which is where we'll be going towards next. The lighthouse looks nice today.
So we are just arriving now at the mouth of the River Dart into Dartmouth.
It's nodding at me and pointing the camera.
That means we're rolling.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah. Where are we?
I'm standing behind the steering wheel, and I'm heading at a little castle-y looking house thing on the side, and we're going into Dartmouth. Dartmouth is cool. Just look at it. Look at that. That's just amazing. Just been up the Dart, and now we're going back down the Dart because the place I found to anchor, which was that over there, here,
yeah.
right there, goes from about 40 feet down to 6 in about 20 meters. So I just thought I could see how that could go wrong potentially.
But it is beautiful. But we're going to find a visitor's pontoon if we can, because we have better signal further down the river for working for me tomorrow. And apparently there is an anchorage, but it feels like our first anchoring this boat maybe isn't amongst a whole bunch of crowded things with very strong current. It's got 3 knots of tide at the moment. So we're gonna play it safe, tie up on a visitor's pontoon, chillax, have a gin and tonic. But it is just amazingly beautiful down here, and the wind's finally picked up, so we could actually finally go for a sail. But hey ho, we're here, we're further round, everything will come in time. So we are in the never-ending hunt for good signal here, so I can do some work. So it's looking better, 7.5 download, 2.5 upload, which isn't brilliant, so hopefully even further down it'll be a little bit better still.
I'm grumpy, I'm tired, there's nowhere to park, and I'm grumpy, and I'm hungry, and I'm grumpy. Well, here we are at Dart Haven. First thing in the morning. Well, it's not first thing in the morning. I'm trying to look like I got out of bed early. Surrounded by some really nice boats in here. Quite like that actually. And just off to the chandlery to get some new mooring lines, because ours are getting a bit frayed in places and chafed through during the winter down at Myla. We were on the pontoons, so a chance to have a quick look round. Photography team here. They've got all the gear and no bloody idea.
No idea. It's like our mask climbing. But
we're at Kingswear and we're going to Dartmouth and we're going to get some fish and chips. That's what we're doing.
That's what we're doing.
It's lovely out. It's nice and warm, and I've put a hoodie on because I'm an idiot. Now I'm too hot.
Whereas I've taken an extra coat in case I get cold, and I am already with my 3 layers on.
Should be sensible later on, I expect.
But we're just on the little car ferry that goes across, so this is
very bright, it's very nice, it's very warm.
Are you recording?
Yes.
might see it.
That's quite cool.
I wonder how often with the tide they miss this. Pretty good driving.
Here it is, the fish and chip shop.
White bait and aioli. Cod and chips. Tempura.
What are you having?
We don't know, it might just be cod and chips.
I think I might just have cod and chips as well. I'll do me.
Tempura prawn.
There it is. It's a bit small.
Yeah, it's a bit small.
That's not.
I think we should eat it all and go be taken up the town. Give us another one.
She said you won't be hungry after that. Well, not if you stuff all the chips, I suppose, but
She's not met Frankie.
she's not met me. Oh well. There it is.
Right, okay, I've got some extra mushy peas. So we're just having a bit of a post-dinner meander through Dartmouth and checking out the seafront, which is pretty. But what was the verdict on the fish and chips?
She said you won't be hungry after that. I could have eaten half as much again, and I've got to be honest, Mariner's really got a bit more.
Yeah, would have done. But I really like the batter, I have to say. The batter was really
was good.
light.
Chips were well cooked. It was all cooked fine, but
Yeah, it was lovely. It tasted great. And it was a beautiful view. So that was nice. That's what was nicer to eat with a beautiful view, I think. But now we're just exploring. Oops. This beautiful.
and we're now pressing all the buttons. Oh, it's like strawberry. I think it's all over. If you hold it normally and then press the front button twice.
Okay, this is the building I'm trying to show you, but I'm trying to pan up. How do I pan up?
Steven Spielberg doesn't have these problems.
Oh, there we
Pan
go.
up is push up.
What?
Pan down is push down.
Okay, that's what I was doing.
Well, not pan up, but tilt
Okay,
up.
well, that's as best as I can do with my camera handling skills. But I think it's really pretty. I don't know how old it is. Right, so, and this is a champagne bar and restaurant. I'm figuring we should definitely come in here at some point and have some champagne. But it is a really pretty gorgeous little town. Enjoying it so far a lot. So we're just about to go back and catch the ferry again. Go back and maybe watch another episode of Stranger Things.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, we're on season 3 now, which I've already seen, so I'm trying not to spoil it, but we all know what happens.
Out and about exploring Dartmouth. This is Dartmouth Fort, which they had cannons here which they would fire to protect from any ships coming up, to protect the trade in the warehouses. And then further downriver, between Dartmouth Castle and the other side, they had a chain as well to protect. But right now it's just cool and sunny. Little arches to go in, explore. Frankie quite fancies the idea of buying it and putting a roof on it. Be a pretty cool place to live, but I'm doubting they're going to let us do that. So we are just over there. It's out for a beautiful evening stroll down the river. So it's like it's so super quiet this side of the river, but you can hear the noise from the other side of the river. But no trains running at the moment, thankfully.
We've just left, or we are just leaving Dartmouth, and it's beautiful, beautiful sunny morning.